Hello, hello, hello. Mary Kay Smooth here. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's a lovely day today at school, and I think I even have a little girl. Come here, Dookie. I'm going to show you my puppy. Well, the girl that's going to have the puppies. Let me see if I can get her in. There's her tail. Why can't I get her face? There she is. That's Miss Zuki. Her name is Zuki. Her real name is Azuka, but we call her Zuki after Celia Cruz, and she's the one that's having the puppies. The week of the 20th, I think she'll be good. And I'm so you should see her stomach. You will laugh. Um, I'm excited because Zuki and X come from a pedigree that their cousin is number one show dog, Sharpei show dog in the country. And there's a little movement now, but for a while he's been winning. His name is Smash, and he's been winning in a lot of dog shows. There's some competition out there now, so it should get interesting. And then when our babies are born, there'll be some more competition out there. So I'm pretty excited for that coming up. I'm going to get to it while I'm talking to you. So it's been freezing. Make sure you're dressed properly and make sure you stay away from those people with the coughs and sneezing and diarrhea and things because there's a whole bunch of stuff out there. Um, and so we need to watch ourselves, especially those like me that are welderlies, old people that are still kicking ass. Um, because I'm telling you, this is going to be a rough winter with the flu and RSV and COVID and that walking pneumonia. It's going to be a crazy winter season, and I'm so sorry for those people in California that are getting burned out, and the firemen they can't put them everywhere because they can get caught and die in fighting the fire. Special shout out to Debbie Theodore, is one of my buddies that's out there. There's a couple people, Georgette, Schaefer, a couple of dog people that are out there. Um, and there's, I can't think of, oh Lord, Allie's mother. So there's a couple of dog people out there that I think are near. Um, okay. Now let's get to it. Need my and by the way, while I'm talking, I was not cooking for myself, and I am a good cook, but I hate cooking for one person. So I haven't been cooking, but I'm back in on track. I'm trying to get control of it, and I am cooking, making it creatively for myself because I'm trying to take my salt level down, and it is really working. And drinking more water because I wasn't. The doctor told me I needed to drink more water, so I've been doing that, and my vitamin A and C. Starting to mix my stuff on my hands, you know. I've been creative in my little cooking. without using. Well, I am a a herb girl and garlic, especially my meats. Um, so I've been able um, to be relatively creative, and I like cooking. Besides soul food, I also cook Puerto Rican food, and my rosemary keeps me up on the Italian food, and I like Portuguese food. So I've been able to jump around and go around the world and not use much salt. And when I went to the doctor last week for my annual, my numbers, she said, were better than they've been since I've been going to her 15 years. So I was very happy to hear that. And that just got me even more motivated to do it and not waste. See, my reason why I don't like cooking for one person is I don't like leftovers. So one day, maybe. So and if I don't cook something that can be frozen, then I'm either feeding it to the dogs or it's going in the trash after, 2 days. So now I've been able to cut down the quantity that I'm cooking, not use salt, and freeze or take to lunch. Well, I haven't gotten to that to lunch thing yet, but not take to lunch. I'm not good at that yet. But the cooking, I've come down tremendously on. I'm looking for my eye stuff. Tremendously on the quantity, so I'm not wasting um, food. So it's been pretty good, guys. Um, Only thing I have to every day, I don't always make enough veggies, and I got to work on the veggies because I if I make a salad, of course that goes for a couple of days, and if I make greens or green beans, string beans, that'll go a couple of days. And collard greens freeze well. I don't know about string beans after they're cooked. I have to check that out. I haven't really checked that out either. Okay. I got the face tight. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot. And I didn't put on my I do my moisture renewal mask at night. I haven't been doing it. This is just additional moisture for my face because of the winter. It dries everything out. So I and actually the heat in your house does too. You know how and I have radiators, so it does. And I need my, where is it? Where is she? Here she is, my mask that I love. And here's her little, oops, a little paddle. I'm sorry, guys. There it is. I dropped my eye cream. Um, so I because of the cold and the fact that my heat is dry, I use the moisturizing stuff at night because everything gets dry. And I'm trying to keep the moisture, where the good thing about Mary Kay, it's not oily, it's not oil based. So that keeps you from getting oily. You're moist, but not oily. And for me, that's good. Okay. So I'm good with that. A little wand. In fact, let me wipe my wand off. Okay. And we can get back to the talking of trash. Now, guys, I'm going to say it one more time. Please please be careful out there. There's a whole bunch of illnesses going on. Um, Kids are germs, and this one, the one where you're getting the diarrhea, it's like a viral thing. It's 4 weeks that it lives on surfaces, so you have to wash soap and water, not the alcohol based stuff. Okay, take care of that. Um, Also, I talked to Mr. Rob today. Mr. Rob, my dad wrote an alternative education program called Suspension on Site, and it took kids that are chronically suspended and they took them out of the mainstream. They had their own child psychologist, a nurse, or teachers for every subject. And Daddy experienced 85% success rate in taking the students that were chronically suspended back into the mainstream as honor roll students. And I'm laughing because there's my father in his first year with the program he wrote. He had change after his grant. So Daddy, because he had never done that before, he returned the change to Victoria Foundation. That is Victoria Chubb, which used to be Chubb Insurance Company. So one day, a black limousine pulled up to the school, and it was Mrs. Chubb, Victoria Chubb, in her older days. She wanted to see who it was, the first person to ever return change. And so when she came into Daddy, the program, they got Daddy, and he brought her in, and they were teaching the kids. They were gonna, part of their program was to take the kids out and teach them how to eat with a full set of, a full silver service with all the forks and the knives and everything. And it just so happened, when she came, she told my father that she used to teach etiquette school, which is not like, you don't see it now. There's no etiquette school, but I do know what etiquette school was. And the people that are my age will know what that is. So she ended up teaching them how to eat with the three forks and everything. And then what she did, she came back. She said, I'll be back. And she gave them a date, and she took them to Windows of the World every year until she retired. And Daddy was so proud, that she came, and she was nice enough to feel like she was a part of it. And she was able to work with the kids, and they behaved properly. And she rewarded them for behaving. So every year she would come and do the same thing for Daddy, until she retired. And that's my story for today. Charlie and Victoria's Chubb. So, guys, I will see you on Friday. And as you can see, Mary Kay's still doing her thing for me. And I'm thinking about changing my hairstyle now. I think that I'm gonna go natural, let it grow, and go natural, and then blow it out and go back to curls. We'll see. I don't know if I can stand it. I might, because there's going to be an ugly part. You know how when adolescents grow up, when the hair grows out and you're trying to change styles, it's sometimes ugly. So I know that I'm going to get an ugly part, but I got to figure out if I'm courageous enough. So this is Mary Kay